All right, welcome back to Daily Maths Concepts. What we're looking at today is City Angles Stage 3 exam. So this is basically a sample of the exam that will be coming in 2022. So we want to get ourselves, ready. So let's see what's going on here. So the first question says, which of the following set of numbers contains all of the factors of 20? So what are factors of 20? Numbers that can go into 20 without leaving a remainder. So the factors of 20 are as follows. Let's see. Factors of 20. There we go. Factors of 20 would be here. Hold on, let me find the marker. So the factors of 20 would be all of these numbers here. All right, 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, and 20. Next question: which of the following list is a set of prime numbers? So prime numbers would have two factors. That's the condition. So definitely these are out because number 1 is not a prime. So we're talking about D, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. Those are prime. All right. We have 5 raised to the third, which is equivalent to 5 times 5 times 5, which is 125. And the answer is C. Number 4, the root of 64 is 8. What is 23,000 written in standard form? In standard form, we're going to have to make an effort to get this point here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We want to get the point after the first digit that is not a 0. So we'll actually have 2.3 times 10 to the 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're looking for the answer here. There it is. What is 1.3 times 10 to the second power? 1.3 times 10 to the second power is really 1.3 times 10 times 10, which is 100. So we're looking at 130. On one day, the temperature of a freezer was negative 18. The temperature of the refrigerator was 3 degrees Celsius. What is the difference? We're talking about negative 18 minus 3. So the difference here in temperature is actually a 21. It's a difference between the two. So it's like a case like this where we would have a negative 18 to 0 and to 3. So what we're looking at from negative 18 to 0, that's 18 units. And then from 0 to 3, that's 3 more units. So a total of 21. That's the difference between, all right, the two here. 21 units. How many weeks are there in 56 days? Remember that we actually have 7 days. That is equivalent to 1 week. All right, so our response to this is to say 56 divided by 7, and we're definitely going to get 8. All right, so we're talking about 8 weeks. So basically we have 6 plus 7.2 plus 0.8, then we minus 1.4. So if we're looking to add up these, all right, so it's our responsibility to be adding up these. So basically you want to put the things at the right places. You could put zeros to fill out the empty spots. 0, carry 1, this is a 8, and this is a 8, right? So when we add up the 6 plus 2.73 plus 0.08, we'll get 8.8. Subtracting, let me put back that, we're minusing. All right, so this is going to give us a 7.4. Right? So 7.4, we're subtracting, not adding, right there. Subtraction. All right, so a customer buys a packet of cookies that costs 55 cents and a tube of toothpaste that costs $3.80. How much change should the customer get back out of 20? All right, so we want to add these together. So you want to make sure that you're adding correctly, making sure that you line up your things properly. So we're talking 3.88 plus 0.55. So we have a 3 carry 1. All right, so that's a 13. So definitely know this is a 14 carry 1. So we have $4.43. So you're taking that from a 20. All right, $4.43, taking out of the 20. And definitely you're seeing where we get 15.57 when you see this, right? This is a 15.57, which is that money on top there. So you'll get back that change. What is 3.7 times 2.8? So you're looking for that here. You're looking for a 1 DP. Also, you're looking for something here to 800, all right? So let us look. So we have 2, 8, and you multiply this by 3, 7. So you want to carry out your regular multiplication. 7, 5, 8, 7, that's 56. And carry the 5, that's 5 there. And 8 times 2, that's 14, 0, 3, 8 is 24, 3, 0, 0, and 2. And then we have 6, and then you're adding up 6 and 9, 6 is 7, and then it's 1 decimal place here. So we're looking at 769.6, and here is the answer. And we move on. A piece of wood is 2.7 centimeters long. How many pieces of 0.25 can you get out of that? Well, depending on how you want to look at that. You could look at it that this is a quarter, I should say here. All right, and this will give us 3. So we have 11 quarters overall. Another way, what we could do is we could say it's 2.75 divided by 0.25. And if I change this out to whole number, I'll do the same at the top. So I'll have 275 over 25. 25 into F1, 25 into this will give me 1 time and remainder 2, which is 1 time again. So that's 11, right? All right, so there we go. With these, we're looking for 2 decimal places with a 0.21. So this is the answer, 2 decimal places. Find the total cost of 2.5 kilogram of brown sugar and costing that, and 0.5 gram of cheese costing that. So we're going to multiply the idea. So we're going to multiply 0.5 times 18.6. This is a half of this. So this is $9.30. And then 2.5 gram. So you want to work out $1.90 times 2.5. You want to work out this. 500, 5945, 515149. Put a 0. So we have 0 again, 18, 31, 21, 13. So you're adding this up. This is a 50, this is 7, and this is 4. All right. And then we have 1, 2, 3 DP here. So we're talking about adding $4.75 to that. 5, 0, carry the 1, and I'm getting 14.05. So $14.05 would be this. There you go. A customer buys 3 packs of crackers that cost, so 3 packs of crackers that cost that each, and eggs for that. She give the shopkeeper that. How much change will he get back? First thing I want to know is I have my 0.77. I bought 3 of them for that. What's the total that I pay? I will pay $2.31 when you multiply this. I'm going to add that to my eggs. So $2.31 will be added to that 0, carry the 1, 4, and then 6. So it's $6.40 because then now I want to say $10 minus $6.40. All right. And then that is a $3 and Hold on. All right, let's check this quickly. 60. All right, let's check this back. All right, times 3. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. All right, so $4.19 plus $2.31. Oh, that's $6.50. Okay, yeah. And I thought I made an error right here. First one right here. This is a 5. All right. So we're seeing that the oh, that's the 10 right there. All right, so we're looking at $3.50 here when you subtract. All right, so you just have to make sure that you don't make any errors as you go. Solve this. All right, so we want to solve that. All right, so this is actually 2 to 4, 2, 2 5s, 10 and 1. That's 11 over 5 plus 8 over 3, 15. 3 times 11, 33 plus 3 into that 5, 5, 8, that's 40. We're looking at 73 over 15. 15 into that goes 6 times, and 15 into this 4 times. Hold on. 4 times, that is 60, and remainder 13 over 15. So we're looking at that. So we want to solve this again. Fractions 18 plus that. This is 23 over 6 minus 3/4. I'm using 12. 2 into the 12, 6 into the 12, 2. 2 times 23 is 46. The 4 into the 12 is 3. We get 9. So it's going to be the 46 minus the 9. That's a 37 over 12. 12 into that goes 3 times and remainder 1, 12. So if I see that, I go for it, and it is right here. Fraction again, improper fraction. This is 3, 2, 6 and 1, 7 thirds, minus 7, 1, 7 and 3, 13 seventh. 21 could work. 3 into the 21 is 7 times. 7 times 7 is 49. 7 to the 21 is 3 times. 3 times that is actually 39. So that is 10 over 21, and it is right here. All right, so we're looking at a property sells for, all right, so a property sells for, okay, a property sells for $1.5 million. Okay, so this is $1,500,000 right there. 3 owners receive 1/3 of the money. How much money does each receive? So you're talking about 1,500,000 being divided up by 3. 3 into self 1, 3 into 15, 5, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Each person will receive 500,000. All right, let's continue. 8, 1, 8 and 3. That's 11 over 8. Divide by a quarter. So it's going to be 11/8 times 4 over 1. 4 into itself 1 time, 4 into 8, 2. 11 over 2. And 11 over 2 can be classified as 5.5. It's right here. So if you don't see what you're looking for, just go again. For this, 3 3s 9, 4 4s 16 here. Number 22, a cook cuts meat pieces, portions and sell. She cuts small pieces in half and large pieces in 6. She has 5 small, so 5 small. That's gonna give us 10 halves, right? And she has 3.5 large. 3.5 large. For every large, we get 6. 6. 6.5, we get 3. Because it did say you're gonna get the large ones into 6. So if it's half as it is 3. So 6 plus 6 plus 6, that's 18 plus 3. This is 21 plus 10. I'm looking at 31 pieces to be sold right here. All right, so we want to solve this. 16, 17 plus 16, that's about 23. So 23 times 4, and we just employ regular multiplication there. That's about 92, and we're gone. And the electrician needs to draw a flow chart to show what to do when an electrical lamp is not working. The flow chart that shows this correctly is, all right, so let us look. Situation A, lamp does not work. All right, so with all of them, we see that the lamp does not work. So that is the situation here. Lamp does not work. What do you do? Let's check them out. A, lamp does not work. Is the lamp plugged in? All right. So this is a yes or no. Yes, if the lamp plug in, yes, it's not working. We need to go to the repair. This sounds good. Yes or no? Is the lamp plugged in? No. Then if the lamp is not plugged in, then I want to plug it in first. This situation is ideal. I'll take A. But I'm just going to quickly look at the others. A is correct already. Lamp does not work. Is the lamp plugged in? No. So if you say no, it's not plugged in, you can't go to the repair shop yet because you need to plug it in. And if yes, if the lamp is plugged in, yes, you don't need to plug in the lamp again because it's plugged in. So you can say that B is off. C, is the lamp plugged in? No. Take it to the repair shop. Good. That would make sense because if the lamp plug in and you say no, plug in the lamp. All right. And then I would say no, plug in the lamp. Good. So this part will spoil it. All right. Because from the lamp is not plugged in, it's an electrical lamp. You would want to know if it's plugged in and not working. Let us see what this one says, even though the answer is A already. Is the lamp plugged in? Yes. All right, good. Yes, it is plugged in, not working, repair shop. Yes, it's plugged in and you still plug it in, that doesn't work. All right, so A is correct already anyway. So the answer 24 is A. Calculate 6% of 3. So you can do this a number of ways. 6% means 6 over 100 times 3,000 over 1. These two zeros would have canceled. So we're multiplying 3 times 6 times 30, and we'll get 180. A salesperson receives 14,000 a year. He gets pay rise of 7% every year. How much is his pay rise? So we want to find 7% of 14,000. 0 cancel 0. So it's 140 times 7. All right, so 140 times 7 easily. You just do your multiplication, you get 980. All right, so that is the raise that you'll get, $980. Calculate the interest on a $5,000 loan for 2 years at 5% per annum. So we are saying simple interest is equal to P times R times T over 100. So we are talking 5,000 times 5% times 2 years over 100. These cancel. So basically this is 50 times 10. That's 500 for the answer right there. 50 times 10 is 500. A machine has a principal of 200,000. Simple depreciation is calculated 2 years. When there's a simple depreciation, you're not going to do the depreciation like reducing its balance. All right, so it's going to be 20% the first year, 20% the second year. So we're talking 20% of 200,000. This cancel that. So 2,000 times this is 40,000. And if it is simple, it means it's 40,000 coming back out of it again. So a total of 80,000 over the 2 years. So you will be left with 120,000 from the 200. So we'll be subtracting 80,000. And why we use that is because they use the term simple depreciation. It's a depreciation where the amount is reduced by remains the same every year. What is 37% as a fraction? So this is what you're looking at. So we are at decimal point moving 2 places, so it is 0.37. Which of the following is closest to 1/3? 1/3 is 0.3333 to infinity. So this is the closest to it, 0.333. A basket of fruit costs $68. A customer has a choice of discount vouchers. All right, what we want to do here is to work out these. All right, so we want to say 1/3 of 68, which is divided by 3. So you could see 3 into the 2, 6, 3 into this remainder 2, 2/3, that's 67. So what they're getting off here is $22.67. We want to look for the cheapest discount. In other words, which one the most money will come off? $10 off, you could see already is losing, because $10 off cannot compare to $22 off. So already this is losing, because $22 off would be $10 off already. 10% of this is 6.8. All right, so 10% is 6.8 off. So this is losing. And then a quarter is less than a third. So guess what? I don't have to work out a quarter, because a quarter is less than a third. So a third off is the cheapest discount. We'll get $22 off. On a map with a scale of 1 to 75,000, the distance between the hotel is 3 centimeters. What is the actual distance in km? What we want to understand that this is the map and this is the actual thing here. So if we have 3 on the map, it's going to be 75,000 times 3 to get the actual thing. 75,000 times 3, and we're getting about 225,000. But this is in centimeters. Remember though that it takes 100,000 centimeters to make a kilometer. So we're going to divide this by 100,000, right? So basically we just do that quickly and we get about 2.25. So it's about 2.25 kilo, right? Meters. A builder mixes cement with a sand using a ratio of 1 to 6. All right, he uses 3 shovels of cement this time. So this is 1 to 6. So if he used 3 cements, then what's the relationship here? We multiply by 3. That means we have to multiply this by 3 as well. So we're going to get 18 to match back with that. So we need 18 sand to balance back that mixture. A journey takes 3 hours at an average speed of 30 kilometers per hour. Look at this. The distance here is 90 kilometers because every hour we're doing 30 and we did it 3 times. So we did it 30, then 30 for the next hour, 30 for the next hour. That's 90 kilometers in that time. How long will it take this? So we are suggesting now, if we have 90 kilo, we're going to divide that by 40 kilometers for every hour to see. That's 9 over 4, which is 2 1/4. So 2 1/4, 2 1/4, and 1/4 of an hour is actually 15 minutes. So we're dealing with 2 hours and 15 minutes. A bottle of juice contains 75 centiliters. How much juice is there in 15 of those bottles? All right, give your answer to the nearest liter. All right, so we're talking about 15 of these bottles. So you want to go 75 CL by 15. So we want to know 75 by 15 will land us. All right, let's go 5, 5, 25, 5, 35, 37, put a 0, 5, 7, 5. We're going to have a 2. Carry the 1, that's 11. So this is centiliter. This is the amount of centiliters. All right, so we're dealing with 1,125 centiliter, but we want it in liter. It actually takes 1,000 cm. Hold on. Where are we? Centiliter is the liter. So let us look at it here. Sorry about that. This is milliliter, centiliter, then this is deciliter, and then this is liter. So definitely you're seeing here that it actually takes 100, it takes 100 centiliter to give us a liter. So what we want to do here is to divide this by 100, and we're going to get 11.25 liters. But the deal is, it says the nearest liter will be 11. A shop assistant has 5 meters length of ribbon. She will use 25 centimeters to make one bow. All right, so we want to know how many bows. All right, so I want to convert. I'm going to convert my meters, all right, to 5 meter. I'm going to change that to centimeter. Remember though, it takes 100 centimeter to give me 1 meter. All right, so therefore I'm actually looking at 500 centimeter here. All right, so 5 meter is 500 centimeters, and then I want to divide this by 25. All right, so you could see 25 into itself one time, 25 into 52, 25 into 0, 0. So it's going to be 20 bows that we're going to be using. The time in Kingston, Jamaica is 1 hour behind New York. What time is it? What is the time? No, my bad. When it is 11:30 in New York, what time is it in Kingston? It's behind. All right, so the New York is ahead by an hour. So we are in the PM, but we're at 11, we're at 10:30 now. So 11:30 at New York is 10:30 in Jamaica. We are a little bit behind them. Let's look at this table, put this thing somewhere over here. All right, so the table now, it says the table shows the top 5 islands for cell phone users in the Caribbean. All right, so we're looking at them. We're seeing the subscription here. So these are the islands here, the cell phone subscription. Okay, we're seeing that. The population, very important, and then the population with cell phone subscription. Population with, okay, so they're telling what's the population with. Okay, good, 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 good. All right, no problem. So we're gonna use this to work out these. And you're talking about quickly, we want to find some percentage of the thing. So we're talking about 89% of 10.3 something mil. This is like 9.2. Let's hold that. So the biggest number here will win. 0.7. We're talking about 72% of 10. That's about 7.2. So this is losing here. 85% of 3.62. That's a very small number. That's like 0.2 something. Yeah. And we're talking about 95% of 2.93, and we're getting some 2 point something here, and then 18%, yeah, of 11, and that's basically about 1.9. So we could see that Dominica would have the biggest number. The bigger number wins. So it's Dominica here. In which country we have the largest population of people? You understand? Dominica. All right, let's go. So it says the table shows the medal that 10 countries won in some world championship in 2017. Which country did not win any bronze? So you go on the bronze column and you look for some 0, and this is the 0, Ethiopia. So Ethiopia got no bronze, okay? All right. This stopwatch shows a winner's time in a 100-meter dash. Question: how many seconds did the runner take? Well, you were looking. There are some nice little, you may not be able to see this, but there's a marker there. There's a marker there. There's a marker there. So I'm seeing 11, 12, 13, 14, and you could see this is 15, and this is 10. My answer is like so close to 11 to 12. It's not yet 12, but it's very close. I'm looking for 11 point something. So this is close, but not there, not there. The answer is 11.8. 11.4 would not cut it based on where they. If you look where how close it is to 12 here, then you will see that, you know, right there, very close to 12. All right, the graph shows the number of kitchens sold each month in a year. Sales are expected to continue to grow at this rate. How many sales are expected in June? So look at the rate. You can look at the rate, like for every month. So we're seeing between January to February, it's going up by 50. Between February to March here, it's going up by 50 again. And you can see it's going up by 50 every year. So I'm expecting by May to June, I'm expecting it to go up by 50, just the same. So we move from that to that. So it's going to be 450. So the question is, how many sales are expected here? I'm expecting 450 in June. The pie chart shows the ways a group of people travel to school. They walk, they run, they go by bus, they go by bicycle, and they go by car. So we're seeing 80 people here. So we're talking about a total of 80 people in the survey. How many people walk? How many more people walk than travel? Walk than travel. All right, so the walking is 40 persons walk. All right, and travel by bicycle. Bicycle is 20, and then the rest here, all of this together is 20 again. But that's not our issue. We're comparing this with this. So you could say the difference is 20 right there. So the difference is 20. 20 more. A nurse records the number of patients she sees for 6 days. So we're looking at 19, 19, 15, 19, 20, and 16. What is the average, which is the mean number of patients that she sees every day? We want to add 19 plus 19 plus 15 plus 19 plus 20, and then we add 16 to that, and all of that must be divided by 6. So we're looking for the mean. So we're talking about 19 plus 19 plus 19 plus 15 plus 20 plus 16 and divided by 6. All right, so we're talking, this comes up to 108. We divide that by 6 and we get about 18. There it is. So on average, you're talking about sees 18 patients. The table shows the number of lessons taken by some learners from Learner Driver. All right, so the number of lessons, you could see them there. What is the mode number of lessons? The mode number of lessons is 18, the most that occurred most frequently. So it's 18. Next question. The list shows the points obtained by 4 countries at the World Championships in 2017. All right, so we're looking at 272, 124, 86, 105. What is the average? What is the range? It is the range of these. The range is the highest minus the lowest. So we are looking for the highest and we're going to take the lowest from it. And so that's 272. And you're taking 86 from that, right? So 272, I'm going to take 86 from it. 6, 8, 1, I'm getting 186 here. So that's the range. There are 6 chocolates in a box. 2 contains nut and 4 have soft centers. So we have 2 of them with nut, 4 of them with soft center. What is the probability that the first chocolate taken from the box will be nuts? So you're talking about nuts. There are 2 with nuts out of a total of 6 chocolates. So we break down this is 1/3. We're looking for any one of those, and we saw 1/3. Probability refers to your desired outcome over the total possibility. All right, so let's go here. We're converting, so using the formula to find the degrees in Celsius, when the temperature is 90, this look like 32 already, room temperature. But let's go. We're going to substitute. So the 90 is F, so it's going to go where the F is. So we're talking about 90 minus 32, and you're going to multiply that by 5/9. So the 90 minus 32 is going to give us about 58. So this is 58 times 5. Then we divide that by 9. All right, so 58 times 5. 5, 8, 40, 5, 5, 25, 29/9. And then 9 into itself 1 time, 9 into this goes 3, remainder 2, 9 into 18, and that's 2, remainder 2. So we're going to get that. So 32.22, then I'm seeing 32 there, and then that's that. So we're just working out the thing. Solve the following equations. So 3y, I'm going to get the 5 on the other side, subtract 5, subtract 5. So we're looking at 3y is equal to 13. 14 should say. Hold on. This is 12. Oh. 12 divided by 3, divided by 3, y is equal to 4. Solve the equation here. We're going to be adding 5. We're going to be adding 5. 5x is equal to 45 divided by 5. Divided by 5, x is equal to 9. A delivery company charges a standard price in S, all right? Parcels to deliver the parcels, the standard price of S. Also a fee of F for each kilometers traveled. D. What is the correct formula to find the cost C of sending a particle? So the fix, the standard price is like a fixed fee. So you want to have that by itself. This looks like it, because it's going to be that standard price plus FD. Because if you notice, this part says plus a fee F for each kilometer. So each kilometer, we're going to multiply the F times the B plus that. So C, the answer is B. This graph shows the exchange rate for British pound to Jamaican pound. What does the graph show? The British pound against Jamaican dollar stays the same. No, it's up and down consistently. The value of the British pound against Jamaican is decreasing, not necessarily. The value of the British pound against the Jamaican dollar increasing, not necessarily. I would say that it varies a lot too. It varies a lot. That's it. It varies a lot. You could see up, down, we're trending, like even these up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, 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 up, up. So it's going up, down, 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 up. But even when it's going up, down, between these are rises and fall, rises and fall. So it varies a lot. All right, so we're looking at which of the following is the speed of the car fastest. So we're looking for the sharpest gradient. They have timeline though. They're giving 0 to 15. 15 is here, so we're looking at 3. This is like 3 because it's from 0 to 15. This is 15, so it's here. We're looking at that. So we're talking 3/15, like that's like 3/15. So this is 3/15 for that. Then we're moving from 15 to 30. This is 30, so we're talking about this right here. This is just 1 unit, so this is 1/15. This is 1/15. You can see this is leading already. 30 to 45. Let's look. 30 to 45. We're checking. 30 is here. 45 is here. This is like, this is sharp. All right there. So we're talking here to here. That's 4 over 15. So you could see, we're seeing it's what's winning though. This is 4 over 15 already. This is winning now. And 45 to 60 is actually not an increase. I mean, we went up, but 45 to 60, we're coming down. So that's a decrease in speed. So the answer would be C, which is between 30 to 45. Which of the statements are true? A hexagon has 8 equal sides. Incorrect. A regular pentagon has 5 equal. A regular pentagon has 5 equal angles. All right, this is correct. Regular is giving when the other sides and other angles are the same. So that is correct. All squares are parallelogram. This is also correct. So Y and Z only, I'm looking for Y and Z only. So this is good. Nothing with X in it right now. All right, so we're looking at this. Angle C is 40. So I'm going to put it, this is 40. All right, what is the value of angle B? It's an alternate angle, so it is also 40. So a Z angle, that we're saying alternate angles are equal. So when we have stuff like da, and this is parallel to that, then that angle becomes that angle, and that's the Z angle that we're talking about. All right, a triangle has angles of 40 and 60. What is the third angle? Remember, the total interior angle of a triangle is 180. So what we want to do is to add up these other two angles and take it from 180. So it's 100 from 180. So we're left with 80 degrees, and the answer is C. And that is our third angle right there. What is the length of L? What is the length of L? Assuming that this is a right angle, I'm going to take a Pythagoras theory. L squared is equal to 3 squared plus 4 squared. 9 plus 16 is equal to 25. L is going to take the root of 25, which is 5. So the Pythagoras theory right there. What is the area of the shape? Well, this is a trapezium, and the formula says half the sum of the parallel sides times the height. So the parallel sides would be 22 plus 9. We want half of that, and then we want to multiply that by the height, which is 5. So we're talking about 22 plus 9. That's going to give us 31 over 2. So 31 over 2 is 5.5, 15.5. We want to multiply this by 5. And it looks like about 77.5. So when you multiply this, we get 77.5 for that. All right, let's go. 58. The radius of a circle measures 7 cm. What is the area of the circle? Area of the circle is pi r squared. Pi is 22 over 7. So we're talking 22 over 7 times a 7 square. So 22 over 7 times 7 times 7. I'll just cancel one of these 7. So 22 times 7 is 154 right here. 59. Diagram shows the cross section of a metal shape, and we're told now that the metal shape is 20 long. All right, and then they want to know the volume of it. You need to know the area of this. We could cut this anyhow we want to cut it, so I'm just going to cut it like this. So we're talking in here, we're actually having a 22 by 45. 22 times 45 inch here. So the 22 by 45 will give us about 990 for that piece. So this is situation 1. For situation 2, this distance here is 20, yeah? And this distance here is 8. So this is 160. So 20 times 8 is 160. So it's 990 plus 160, 0, 5, 11. All right, so we are looking at, hold on, 990 plus 160, 1,150. Okay. All right, so that's the area. So then remember they told us that it is 20 long. That means it extends itself like that, something like that they're saying. All right, so we're looking at that, and this is 20. So we have 1152 times 20. So we multiply that by 20 and we're done. All right, and this will give us about 23,000. So 1,150 times 20, and we have 23,000 coming out here. So it's area of cross section times the length. All right, so we're saying here. All right, so the diagram shows the front of two different size cubes. The sides of cube B are double the size of cube A. All right, so that when you think about this side to that side, they're doubling to go there. What is the volume of B? The volume of B is whatever times R. So the scale factor is 2 because it doubles from here to here times 2, but that's the length. So this is for length. If you want to go to find area, you square this. So you square this. So the area, the bigger one is 4 times. But if we're going to volume, it's cube. So you're going to have to cube this. You're going to get 8. So this is for volume. What it means is that based on the scale factor, the bigger one is 8 times the other one. So that's that. All right, there it is. So we are finished. Thank you for watching Belém Maths Concept. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so. All right, then look out for more videos. It's coming. Like, share, and drop a comment. All right, as you go on.